Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. It's been a minute since I've been on. I suffer from bad headaches when the weather changes over from spring to summer and fall to winter. You know, the major changes gives me really bad headaches, and I get them really bad for about a week. And then after that, it's just miss or take. But then I had to take a business trip. I had to leave last Sunday. So I took cards with me. I had them packed and thought I'm going to try. But it was a quick business trip. Like I said, I had to fly out Sunday and flew back in on Tuesday and right back to work, so the whole schedule was thrown off. But I was trying to keep the readings going, but it didn't happen. And it didn't help that I had headaches straight for over 7 days. So I tried, but I didn't succeed. So what I want to do is I want to finish up the rest of the series of current love. And so I'm going to pull 9 cards. 1 will be how they feel about you. 2, their true intentions. 3, what you want. 4, what do they want, right? 5 will be what brings you two together. 7 will be the energy around the relationship. 8 will be what is hidden. And 9 is, will the relationship be successful? All right. So I'm going to start off with the Yin Yang Oracle. And then I have another deck that I will probably do some clarifications on. And then towards the end, if I'm called to any other of these one-off decks, I'll pull them as I go. Let's see. Oh, keep in mind, energies can be reversed. So place parties where it fits to your situation. Only you will know. If it doesn't resonate, no worries. Don't force it. Check out your other sign placements, or hopefully I can pick up on your energy on future reads. And yes, I am still doing the giveaway. Once I get to over 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a gift card like I have done in the past. All you need to do is be subscribed, comment on a video, and like. Those 3 things get you entered to win. And I will probably do the winner, pick a winner on a live. That way you can see me, or you'll see the playback if you don't make the live. You'll see the playback, and it's more authentic. You'll actually see me doing it. I think that's it. That was long-winded. Yeah, so Aquarius. Let's find out what you've got going on for current love. Tell us about Aquarius. Okay. I'm not reading all that. That's like the whole deck. Geez, Aquarius. You got a lot on your mind that you want to talk about, or does somebody want to talk to you about a lot? Maybe it's the both if the whole deck wants to spread out, right? Yes, Spirit Angels, Ancestor Guides, tell us about Aquarius. What's the current love? What's the current love? One more. What's the current love? Tell us about Aquarius. Current love. Until death tears us apart. Change. Renewal. Jupiter. Decisions. Mars. Twin flames. Mercury. Sun. Okay, Aquarius. So how they feel about you We've got the card until debt tear us apart, which is basically, karma, debts, contracts, rewards. They feel that they're actually starting to learn about karmic lessons. That's how they feel about you. So you may have been important in this person's life to teach them something that they needed to learn, either currently or something they needed to learn that was going to help them in future relationships, okay? So, yeah. They do. They feel like they're learning. That's how they feel. They feel like you're some sort of a teacher while they're like in the classroom learning is kind of what's going on here. So their intention with the change card is basically the Eight of Wands. Communication. They would like to gain the courage to come in with some communication. Okay. So Aquarius, you would like renewal. You want to re-spark this connection again. You'd like a fresh start, a start over, a rewind. You've probably been away from this person for a while, and, we'll clarify what the lesson was, what the karmic card is. But, if I had to say what I thought it was now, is you probably had to stay away from this person for a while. I don't know quite details, we'll look. But, I see, the female in this card, it's nighttime, she's like holding sparklers. I'm feeling that the renewal may even be, I would say, in July. We do have a full moon coming up on the 3rd of July, and that is a full moon in Capricorn, but the sun will be in Gemini. So I'm feeling like this female is hopeful around, the holiday time frame, which would be around the full moon time as well. Full moons are, the climax, is the peak of energy from what you've manifested, right? Whether it's peaking in, a good way or not so good way, an uncomfortable way. I don't want to say a bad way, but maybe more an uncomfortable way. So, and that's just for if you're manifesting, you want, love to come into your life, you want, a family, or you're looking for a new job, whatever it is you're manifesting on the full moon, that is at its peak where, the emotions are at the highest, to where you're going to be able to know which way this is going. Okay. But yeah, so I am feeling like around the holiday time frame is when, you're hoping for this spark and renewal. All right, so what do they want? We got the Jupiter card. I feel that they're ready to genuinely take a risk on because remember, they wanted to have, their true intentions were to have the courage to come in and to communicate with you. So with what they want to be able to take that risk. They would like the new opportunity to interact with you, and, you know, maybe tell you how they feel. Maybe this is something that this person has not done, that they're trying to, you know, gain the courage to do, is to open up about their feelings to you. This person's ready to pursue their passions. I think that excuse me, oh, my throat. Yeah, this person's definitely having trouble talking. Like, that is going to be a big deal for this person, opening up to you, that this is truly a fear that this person faces, that really scares them to the core of their stomach. And while it's easy for other people, and it's hard to fathom how somebody could be so scared and so nervous of it, this person really genuinely is. They want to learn, to grow, and expand, and to feel comfortable in expressing their emotions. And I don't even mean just expressing their emotions in love, right? Like telling somebody how they feel. I mean, it could be even expressing their emotions if they're out in public and, you know, somebody, you know, I don't know, just say somebody steps on their foot or whatever, and it hurts, you know, instead of like saying something to that person like, whoa, watch yourself, or, you know, hey, you know, you really hurt me. Instead of, you know, this person doing that, they kind of just shy away from it and they don't say anything. So it's like they're living in, well, it's like suffering in silence, right? Is how I'm feeling about this. This person genuinely suffers in silence. And I have to tell you, anybody who holds in their emotions, who doesn't speak anything that's on their mind, those are the people that end up getting sick. Those are the people that have the health problems, because they're too afraid to speak up about what they like, what they don't like, you know, how they feel about what you said, right? Anything. It's, you know, even, wow, I really think you're beautiful, or I think that you're amazing, or I'd like to get to know you more. Just anything that's on this person's mind. It's like they're genuinely scared to, it's not, you know, it's also, like a genuine fear of, like an anxiety of being around people and being able to really truly be who they are, right? It's almost like somebody who will show up and meet up with somebody on a date, you know, a blind date, and they'll see what that person's ordering, and instead of, you know, picking something that they think they would like, they would say, oh, I'll have what they're having. You know what I mean? Just to kind of, like, so they can show that they're like that person, or there's something in common, even though that's not really them, right? They could be, you know, or drinking a drink that they don't even drink, or that they don't even like. That's how bad I feel like this person is. Okay, all right, let me get off this rant because we have other cards to get to, but that I'm just really stuck on, for some reason, needing to explain to you, crosswatcher, you know, this person genuinely has a fear of speaking their true feelings and owning up to who they really are. So it brings you two together. So we've got decisions. So the decision is, you got a person here and there's two roads. They're wearing a jacket, their hood's up, right? It's like they're hiding, and they know that they need to make a decision. And I feel like it's not just a decision for one person. I feel like what brings you two together is that you both have a decision to make. It's not just, is this person going to be able to take the courage to come tell you how they feel? The next action would be, are you going to accept this person into your life and work with them? I feel like it's two people that have the decision. It's both of you. So what brings you two together is the fact that you both have a decision to make, and that is choosing each other. Okay? Well, the energy. This is going to get very interesting. Twin flames. So you two are very much connected spiritually, right? There's obviously going to be a magnetic attraction. You two have probably had, passion, sexual encounters already. So I want to say it's, you two have met each other. You had a separation period, because that does happen. Twin flames do have a tendency to separate if they come together with both of them not healed, or one more healed than the other. If it's one of those two scenarios, you're automatically going to have a separation period, because twin flames cannot be together unless they're both on the same path healing, moving forward together, right? As two flames coming together to create the one flame, right? It's an intense, strong flame when two flames come together, because when two flames come together, what is it? It makes a gigantic flame, right? So that's the energy between the two people, and they need to learn to balance that energy, and learn to work with each other. So that's a whole nother topic. But you two are obviously speaking to each other in the 5D. I even feel like maybe there's even like gripes you two are having with each other in the 5D. I want to say almost talking to each other. Like, you think you're talking to yourself, but you're really not. You're talking to your twin flame. They're talking back to you. So when you hear a lot of extra chatter in your head, or if you're having like a conversation, you're basically having a conversation with your twin flame, which is partially you too, right? So you are talking to yourself, but you're also talking to your twin flame, and vice versa. They're doing the same thing with you. And it's just, you guys are a divine connection that is meant to come together. And if you've met your twin flame, you two could have a lot of separation periods, or you could have one or two really long separation periods. But you two are always going to be crossing each other's paths in some shape or form, right? That's just, it's just part of the journey. That's all I can tell you. I get it. I go through it, so I 100% get it and I understand it. So what pulls you two apart, we've got the Mars card. Okay, Mars is hot, so we've got another flame. And I forgot to show you in Jupiter, there's a flame there. So we've got a lot of heat going on. We've got a lot of intensity, because we both know, like, when somebody stokes a fire, right, and say if they throw lighter fluid on it or whatever, and it, basically explodes up, that heat is so intense, you want to step back from it, okay? So there's a lot of heat going on. And in the twin flames, there's a lot of heat going around this heart, you just, and the spark, the spark for July, 4th of July, there's just a lot of heat and flames, which is intense. So what pulls you two apart is a lot of frustration, and also I feel that this is wrapped around passion, a lot of intimate time. I feel like the relationship was almost viewed as more passionate than anything else, and I think that that's where the balance is starting to come in, is where you have one twin flame that's just all about, they're just the passion, the passion, the passion. They get that passion, and then it's overwhelming, and it's like, whoa, oh my God, I'm so full, I'm so full. It was so much. And then like they have to go away. They have to wait until they're hungry again because they're really, really full. And you or your person, take it as it resonates, place parties where it fits, because I can't tell you that. Only you will know in your situation. But, you guys are trying, you or your person are trying to cool down the passion a little bit, right? So that way you two can actually be around each other longer periods of time until you learn to get the balance down, right? Then you can throw some passion in there. Right now I feel like you two came together just passionately, and it's hard breaking out of that phase, because you both know what that passion's like. I get it. I know having sex with your twin flame it's not even the same for soulmates. Like, I can't even tell you, it's not the same. So once you've had that passion, it's really hard to give it up. You can go out and try and find passion with other people. It's not going to cut it. I'm sorry. It's not. It just isn't. I know. So I get it. So one of you's trying to slow down the passion a little bit so you two can actually come together and hang out, right? Hang out. Lock down the fact that you two can be around each other and get along, and keep your hands off of each other, right? It's control, right? Learning to control the passion while you two get comfortable being with each other as a normal couple, sitting, hanging out, grocery shopping together, whatever it may be, mowing the lawn, I don't know, whatever you guys do. Everybody's different. Everybody's into different things. I could go on forever about it. I'm not going to, because I think this video is already 23 minutes, and I got to get through the rest of these cards. So, not that I'm trying to rush you. It's just that, a lot of rambling going on. So anyway, in one of you's getting very frustrated because they can't stand to be away from the passion. And really, neither one of you can, but one of you has more control right now. The other one doesn't, and it's causing a lot of frustration right now. So the fact that the passion struggle is right now is what's pulling you two apart, because realistically, that's part of what you're learning to work on, is to not come together just passionately, okay? Whew, okay. What's hidden? So we've got Mercury. So Mercury is related to, again, messages, travel, communications, downloads. I feel like what's hidden is communication, and the fact that it's moving slow. I think that the communication between you two is a struggle, right? Which is why this person wants the courage to come in and talk. Because it's a big thing for them, having to say their emotions, where I think they're used to coming in passionately and showing you passionately, and now they have to literally reverse their love language, right? There's nothing wrong with their love language. The problem is you two came together in one love language, vice, coming together with a couple of love languages. You can't just have one love language. You gotta be able to have two. And this person is wanting to come in and express themselves physically, because that's what they're used to. They want to hug, they want to touch, they want to kiss. I'm feeling they want to do more, but we'll leave it G. But it's the communication is what's hidden, right? It's moving very slowly. I feel like it's almost maybe tidbits of you talking back and forth and not really being able to have that communication, because it's text messages, right? Or you two trying to communicate in the 5D with the downloads. You got to get face to face. You know what I'm saying? You've got to get face to face in order to do this. You've got to figure out how to do that. Text message, things can get misunderstood. Tones can get misunderstood. Sometimes we text too fast and, a couple extra letters or an extra word got added in and the text message didn't make sense. So it's constant trying to clarify what's going on, when instead, if you two were right next to each other or across from each other, you would be able to understand the body language, the tone, and what's being said. It would all intertwine together, and maybe some of these, messages that are going back and forth wouldn't get confused, because I am feeling like the communication is a struggle, right? Will the relationship be successful? Well, we got the sun. We've got happiness, compassion, empowerment, growth, the infinity loop, right? Twin flames need to have the infinity loop. See the infinity loop on her? Okay. That's the give and take, right? Give and take, back and forth, back and forth. You do a little, I do a little, right? The balance, right? The infinity loop is the back and forth, and it's in the balance. It's got curves, baby. It's not rigid. It's not a box, right? Doesn't have those short, choppy corners. It's the flow, right? You gotta work with the flow. And so it is possible that there's going to be success in this. There's happiness. That's beautiful. So let's clarify a couple of these cards. All right, tell us. And I guess that's what happens when I don't do readings for a while and then I actually do one. It's like I can't shut the hell up. Oh, Lordy. And these cards do not want to talk. We're going to try and force this. All right, so tell us about, until Debt Terrace a card. What is this Karma card? Tell us about this for Aquarius. What is this Karma card? Whoa. Golly day. All right, what? 10 of Cups. All right. The Knight of Coins. They're learning to come in steady and slow. So we knew they were moving slow. And they're a knight, okay? This dude's trying to balance. This is it. This is what I'm supposed to see. This is it. And I did say that they were learning lessons, and you were almost like being the teacher in the situation. So they're moving slow, and this guy's balancing. right? He is balancing. That's a fearful balance, just like I was telling you. This person is genuinely scared of, their full emotions. The Ten of Cups is it. That's all of it. That's the top of the line for an emotional connection as you can get. Like that's it. That's beautiful. But this person's really working really hard right now. Really, really hard. They're on two wheels on this tightrope and trying to balance the freaking world in their hands. So this person's probably really busy with a lot of things in their 3D life, with work, projects, hobbies. They could be into a number of things, and they're just moving really slow, trying to learn how to balance this. And I get it. Sometimes we lose patience, and you just got to take a deep breath and say, "Woof." Well, I got this. Like, I can take a deep breath. And that's just it. With twin flames, it is a forever going on project that just doesn't end. So you two are always going to be slowly working on things with each other, right? It's you two are going to have to learn to have the patience and to help each other through whatever, fears that you go through that takes you a long time. But this person, being the Knight of Coins, he's slow. He's really slow. Take a nap while you're waiting. Do some yoga. Because they're slow, but they will get to the destination. They will succeed. There will be the Ten of Cups, okay? It's just really slow because this person, and that's another thing with the twin flames is, I know people down it, right? Twin flames are not just soulmates. These two have the same soul that is split in two different bodies. Not one person. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's not my phone. Not one person in this situation has fears over another. You can't have the same soul split into two different bodies. One be healed right out of the bat when they're born and the other one not. You both have fears, but you got to work on them. It's a genuine fear, and you two need to help each other through that. That's why you're here, to help each other grow and succeed and do well with everything in your life and accomplish anything you want. There's nothing these two cannot do together. This is a divine connection. This is powerful. You can't think of it. Two separate sparks. Yeah, great. You put those sparks together, that big flame, people can't touch you. They cannot touch you. This is a power couple. It is extremely difficult to come together healed, but if you two do it, you are powerful AF. I am sorry. And, I'm starting to feel that this is why some people are afraid to talk about the twin flames, or they are against it, because the people in the spiritual world, they all think it's no different than being in the Matrix. You have competitors out here, on here, trying to have the most views, trying to have the most, people follow them. To a degree, it is competitive. Anything you do in this world, if you are living and you're in the 3D, doesn't matter if you're doing it spiritually, it doesn't matter if you're going to an office job, whatever it is, there is still competition in that. It's just, keep it a healthy competition, kind of like me. I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers. That's fine. And I'm over here telling almost everybody in all of my videos, please watch other readers, even if they do all 12 signs. It's letting you know you can get so much more information, and you'll be able to verify your information, because a lot of the readers pull a lot of the same cards around the same time. That's what Spirit wants everybody to know at this time. So some people just, their views are a little bit different the way they read it, or they'll, give it to you more in depth. Not one is any better than the other, right? But when you put two people like this together, when you actually heal two souls, put them together, dude, you can't stop these two. And I feel like, people don't understand it. And if they understood that it is two powerful people healing and coming together, this is true Emperor, Empress. This is, magician, high priestess. This is all of it, because they've done the hard work. They've earned that title. They've earned it. That is their reward, is to be able to do anything they want because they've gone through the struggle to get there. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about this because I have a twin flame and I get so irritated over people who poo-poo on it, right? Because why? Because you don't experience it, you don't have it, or you just jealous of two people doing the hard work, coming together and becoming that true power couple that can take on anything. Sorry, I had to get on my little rant. But that's me, learning to express my emotions and how I feel, and damn it, I just did it. It might have been in your reading, Aquarius, but hey, I got Aquarius in my chart. What can I say? All right, so this person is working on it. Slow and steady. They're doing it. It's slow. So I think, you two basically probably just need to get your communication a little bit better, right? Let's see what Spirit has to say. What's the advice for these two? What is the advice for these two? Tell us, what is the advice for these two? Chariot in reverse. 5 of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. The both of you, your dedication to this type of relationship, to your journey and healing is always going to be tested, right? You can have that title, Empress, Emperor, magician, high priestess. You can hold all 4 of those titles, okay? You can do that. The problem is the universe is constantly going to test you to make sure you're still worthy of that title. And rightfully so, because you don't want people doing all this hard work, getting to a point to where they can be a power couple who can take anything on, but you don't want the power to take over in a negative way, to where you're using your power in a corrupt manner. So you're going to be tested every so often to make sure you're still worthy of those titles. So you're going to have to learn to work through it. You're going to have to learn how to work through the struggles. And don't lose your focus. You can't lose your focus. Earn the title and keep it. You are capable and worthy of anything in this world. Anything you put your mind to. Doesn't matter what it is. If your heart's into it and your passion's into it, your integrity's into it, there's nothing you can't do. Nothing. Wow. I know. I'm like all up on that soapbox today. And you know, that's what happens. I don't talk to you guys. I have headaches for straight 7 days. I don't talk to you guys for over 7 days, and I can't. I think it's over 7 days. I know my headaches have been over 7 days. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I was on. It was like before I left. It's probably been 7 days. I just lost my thought. I don't do well if I'm not able to come on, at least do a reading. You know, there might be a day I might skip because something's going on, not feeling well. But I can't skip too long, or I don't feel like things go right in my life if I'm not here genuinely doing what I should be doing, and that is trying to read energy and get messages out to you. My life and things feel better. I could be as busy as all heck between my regular job, you know, the house, trying to get all this stuff done. But if I can get a reading in there, it just makes it feel so much better. Anyway. What else do I want to pull? Am I called to anything else? I pulled to this one. Alice in Wonderland. All right, now bear with me because these are hologram and it's hard for me to read the fine print sometimes. So I may have to like try and go in natural light. I love these cards, but I just can't read them. And I got new glasses. Yeah, so I got my close-up. I got my glasses done so that, you know, I can see a little bit better, but still, you know, these cards, oh my goodness. Still makes it hard. Oh my goodness, I'm tired suddenly. Somebody's tired. Okay, what do we got in here? For Aquarius, what do we got? Oh, nature communication. So you're probably getting messages from nature, right? You might have animals crossing your path. You know, different types of animals crossing your path. And when you see a certain animal cross your path, go ahead and Google it. Just say, what is the spiritual meaning of a groundhog, you know, coming across, you know, your back porch, you know, just coming across a groundhog, right? You know, what is the spiritual meaning? When you do that, and if you like see two birds, you know, who are nesting in your backyard, if you know what the birds are, that's what you need to do. You need to Google that. Pay attention to what's around you when you're outside. And when you see certain animals doing certain things, or a certain type of animal you normally just wouldn't run across, Google it, okay? This is nature, you know, spirit, angels, universe, whatever it is that you believe in is trying to talk to you. And it's could be your loved ones that are on the other side as well, all right? They're trying to give you messages to guide you. So make sure you're doing that. Yeah, just anything that catches your attention when you're outside. And it doesn't have to be just animals, okay? It could be anything. You could be walking outside and all of a sudden, you know, a thunderstorm could, you know, come rolling up all of a sudden, you know, things like that that catch your attention. Just notice when you're outside, look around. Don't look at your phone. Don't text, right? Don't look at your phone. Look at what's around you. Go to your phone and Google it once you find something that intrigues you. about what you've seen. That's how you're getting your communications. Oh, and that's card 37. Reduces to 10. So you might be going through a completion of something. There might be something in you or your person's life that needed to come to a completion as well before, you know, the courage to come talk. So anyway, just want to make sure I point that out. Use your time well. Make every moment count. Life is so short. Oh my God, it's so short. Card 24. So the 24th could mean something. Reduces to 6. The 6th might mean something. Okay, time is precious. It's so short. We're only in the 3D for so long. When we go to the other side, we're there forever. But let's make it count when you're in the 3D, when you can actually touch your person, when you can actually see your person, when you can actually talk to your person. You know, the real, make it count here. Because when you go to the other side, you somewhat live forever. You're in a different form. You know, I don't know how that's going to actually pan out. Make it last while you're in the 3D. So when you do go to the other side, you know, what if you can't actually touch each other? You know, you're with each other, but you may not actually be able to touch each other. Make your time count while you're here. It's so important. There's so many things that you two as a power couple can do while you're here on this earth. That's why you're sent here. You're sent here to change the vibration. You're sent here to do something that people are going to remember you by. Make it count. Lord knows if we can get just, you know, at least this twin flame couple together, I'd be very happy. You know, I don't know how my scenario is going, but you know, if we can get any kind of twin flame couple together, that's how we raise the vibration of the earth. It's all of us doing it, but if you get these two together, if you get the twin flames together, that's what's really going to kick start off the vibration of the earth and get it moving in the right direction. Okay, Aquarius. Wow, that was a lot. Much love and light. Hopefully this helps somebody. It's always a good refresher for myself because I am in fact in a twin flame journey myself. So when these type cards come out and these stories come out, it's always a refresher to me as well to remember why we're here and why you don't give up on your twin flame and you keep trying to do what you're trying to do. So much love and light. I hope you guys enjoy a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.